Tell me something.
Truman, did you know that right now on MGM, you can get Brock Purdy at plus 1,000 odds to win MVP? And that means if you place $10 on Brock Purdy to win MVP, you'll lose $10.
Dahm, that's true. Welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host, the most Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined here by the bomb.
Ah! That's what bombs sound like. That was the sound of my fucking parlay, man.
Owen Dahm. Oh yeah, your parlay. Not a great time. Not a great.
No.
Not great. I'll say it.
No.
But, sorry about the music. Sorry, they're just doing weird things there.
Truman versus the music, one of the greatest battles of all time.
Absolutely. On today's episode of Dahm, That's True, we're gonna go over Chiefs versus Broncos. We're gonna ask some questions about Mahomes, some questions about our wide receiving core, as a lot of people are doing after this game. We are going to preview the Chiefs' next game. Owen, who do the Chiefs play next?
We play the Chargers.
The Chargers of Los Angeles. Never another team. Maybe, and just maybe, we might be checking in with the Swiftie. Might do a little Sawyer Swiftie action.
I'm down for the weekly Sawyer Swiftie segment.
We also have NFC South Team of the Week.
Yep.
We're going to talk about who's the best team in the NFL. We're also going to talk about Overreactions with the Owerreactor.
That's me.
Provided by you, the viewers, everybody. Anybody who follows me on Twitter and on Snapchat. And then we're going to leave it off. Top 5 places to watch the Chiefs game. I know me and Owen are notorious for watching the Chiefs game together.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, we are, and you need to understand something, Truman. If you ever try to watch a Chiefs game without me ever again, my goodness. It's not even like
except AFC Championship games.
What famously happened when we didn't watch the AFC Championship game together?
When did we not? Oh, you went down. Well, that was your fault. Sorry. But I have
Were
to
you
be,
at peace for that?
Well, I have to be out of the state during the AFC Championship games.
Oh.
The 2 we've won, I was in New Mexico.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was living there. And last year I was in Florida.
Yes, that was when the Bengals won home run chase.
The Bengals won when Owen was downtown, and we were at a different bar than the bar that we normally watch. Please fail to watch together again. We didn't watch last year's together either, Chase. Now what do you think? Now you don't know what to fucking think.
Where were you on that one? Were you in Chicago?
No, I was in Florida. I was on a Disney vacation.
Oh, yeah.
At Disney World. I was in a hot tub watching that game.
That was crazy. That's right. I was there with my brother.
Yep.
That was a crazy AFC Championship game, too. I really needed you there to tell me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because the Chiefs were always in control. The Chiefs were never trailing in that game.
Yeah, I know.
They were never... it's one of those you just knew Burrow didn't have it.
But anyway, regular season games, when Truman and I don't watch together, only weird stuff happens.
Let's see. We didn't watch together Indianapolis last year.
Nope.
That was a weird one. There was another one. Oh, I was at the Bills-Chiefs game when we lost.
Yeah, I got spanked. That sucked.
Not spanked.
Were you there for Titans-Chiefs?
When
we got destroyed?
No. Oh, no. Titans-Chiefs, I was in Florida.
Yep, see?
The one we got destroyed in. But I was talking about just last year.
Oh. But that was a weird game.
Bills, I was at the stadium. Indy was a weird game. I was there.
We didn't watch together at a bar when we were together in Colorado, and that was still a weird game.
That wasn't last year. We didn't go to Colorado last year.
2 years ago, though.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
We're just kind of recanting weird games.
I'm trying to think.
We watch almost every other game together.
We watch a lot of games together. It's insufferable because you're like, oh, well, I bet they yell a lot. Owen yells a lot. But 2, we also are almost exclusively like gambling and on Twitter and breaking down and showing each other's tweets. And then like I normally have Red Zone up, and like I feel bad for like Tina. Tina will come and watch.
Well, she isn't,
and she's great.
She's just there to hang out with you, man. She's there cross stitching. So
yeah, she also she's there crocheting.
Oh, my bad.
You fucking watch yourself.
My
buddy.
bad.
You're on thin fucking ice.
I do that all the time.
Speaking of thin fucking ice, the Islanders are back, baby. 1-0, undefeated.
That's right.
For October. October 14th.
Already Brocktober.
It was on his
man.
birthday, or it was the day before his birthday. He scored a goal.
Yeah, I was knees deep in a RuneScape bingo sesh. Totally forgot about the K-State. Well, that was Saturday night.
How are you single?
I know,
I
shocking.
don't get it.
Well, I went to a
Knees
party.
deep-
I went to a
knees
party.
deep in RuneScape bingo session.
Well, I was at a party actually, and they were watching K-State, and I didn't. I couldn't find a good stream for that.
I'm at the point in the season where I don't watch K-State anymore. So this happened last year after we lost to Tulane. I gave up and I didn't watch.
Oh, that's right. Please continue to not watch.
Right. Yeah, so I didn't watch I didn't watch the Oklahoma game. I tuned in to like the last minute of the Oklahoma game, and that was it.
I was there.
You were at the Oklahoma game?
No, wait, no. I was at Peace. Sorry.
Okay. But yeah, no.
I remember because that was the night that Lane was randomly at Peace. Yep. And I was there with nobody else, just watching the Oklahoma game.
I
was just going to a bar.
Real quick. So I didn't watch that Oklahoma game, and then we won. This week, I'm also not watching the game because we've already made plans because I totally fucking forgot that the K-State game was going to be at night. Two, I also met somebody who met you at Pease on Friday.
What?
It was a Christian's girlfriend. She's in the industry. Christian alto sax player. Or tenor sax player from band.
Yeah, Martinez.
Cheeky.
Oh, Cheeky Peaky. Yes. I met them at Peace. Yes, they happened to be at Peace.
I was like, you met Owen? She was like, yeah. I was like, probably my best friend.
Cool.
Just feels weird to say. It does. I just, yeah. But
that does make me feel good, though.
Yes, there you go. All right, let's get into talking about all the games. Speaking of weird games, Chiefs versus Broncos. Weird fucking game. We weren't watching together.
Nope.
I was in Lee Summit with my father and his friends who do know ball.
That's an important thing. That's why they won.
Yes.
Because you were downtown. We used to call it downtown.
Right.
You were away from our homes, which we consider downtown because
the collective
of the joke.
Downtown.
But you were with people who definitely know ball.
Yes.
Your dad is one of the most ball knowledgeable people that I know.
Yeah, big ball guy.
Probably the most knowledable, actually.
I learned all of it from him. He's not.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's his job.
Well,
to be fair, it's his job to be knowledgeable about ball.
I do know somebody who knows more ball than your dad.
I'm interested.
Matt Nagy.
You know what? I will concede that Matt Nagy might know more ball than my dad. But to be fair, it's both their jobs to know ball.
That's true.
And my dad knows ball for sure.
I'll give you this. Your dad's way funnier.
You just name drop. Damn, and you also roasted Matt Nagy. I'm fucking telling Matt Nagy that you told him that you said that my dad's funnier than him.
Yes, the former comedian is funnier than the offensive coordinator of the Chiefs. I'll put that out there, yeah.
Yeah, well, Matt Nagy's going to be pretty fucking upset, I'll say that.
Yeah, next time he sees me, he'll be like, "Hey, Owen, I listened to the podcast." That's what he'll say. Yeah.
He'll say, what do you think about the Chiefs-Broncos takeaways?
What do you think about my game plan so far? I'm like, oh, well. It's
kind of dog shit, man. It's kind of shit. The offense is kind of shit.
Yeah, bro.
I tweeted this out.
Dude, I remember when he told Justin Ross to drop 2 catches a game. I remember seeing that in his notes. That was wild.
Did he drop any? I don't think Justin Ross got thrown the ball. I don't think he got a single target this game.
Well, that's some bullshit. I make a concerted effort that whenever I see him at a family friends thing, I make a very hard effort to not talk about sports.
Matt Nagy?
Yes.
That's fair. I think I always treated the same thing with like celebrities whenever like I ran into like Frank White when I was like valeting cars. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where I'm not going to ask him for like an autograph, but for me, the coolest thing for me to do was in that moment when he handed me his keys, I had the ticket. I pointed out, I said, Frank, right? And he said, yeah. I said, yeah. All right. I just wrote his name. I just let him go on.
Yeah, I think
and that for me, that's like what I would want if I was like famous. Where it's like, I know your name. Well, I know you're cool. We only got to talk about it. And he's like, yeah.
No, I'm not related to some way. One of his sons and my youngest brother played together on a whole bunch of baseball teams growing up before Matt went to take the head coaching job in Chicago.
Yeah, so, Owen grew up in the same neighborhood that Matt Nagy lives in. Not rich though. He's not rich though. Trust me.
Well, this was
trust me. Owen's family not rich.
This was back. Sure. So
no silver spoon coming from Owen.
The neighborhood that Matt Nagy and I lived together in was not that nice. It was a nice neighborhood, but it wasn't like the really upper echelon. It was a normal neighborhood. But I'm serious. But anyway, so Matt Nagy is a family friend of my family.
That's fair. Name dropping. Owen name dropping Dahm.
Upper middle class,
for
yes.
sure. Faux show.
Yes.
Faux show, upper middle class.
For sure, yeah.
But because I think like upper class is like
No, yeah, I'm not
like
close to
$400,000 maybe.
I don't know. Upper class is when you crash a car and your parents buy you a new one. That's not me.
I forgot. From Grubbuds, I have weird Google searches still up on my phone. I need to exit those out.
Tina's gonna be like, "Hey, yo." Yeah. Yeah, 600 grand plus. Yeah,
Oh,
we're not
yeah,
close
no.
to that.
Oh, then
We're
yeah,
not
no
close
shot.
to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
Matt Nagy is though. Matt Nagy's probably
is
upper
now.
class.
Yeah. He had the 2 years of head coaching money.
Yeah. Middle class 300 to 400? No way.
No, it's a bigger
middle
scale
class
than
is like 100 to 600.
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Sorry, you guys can't hear that, but Vinzent just ripped one of the gnarliest. Sorry. It's distracting us.
Anyway,
sorry. Okay.
That is
Sorry.
definitely
I'm
a
so
Chiefs
sorry.
versus Broncos takeaway, by the way. The
Yes.
size of the middle class.
The size of the middle class is something to definitely take away from the Chiefs Broncos.
I'll give you my number one takeaway, Truman. The Chiefs defense is legit.
The defense is better than the offense. That's my takeaway.
Right now. Here,
I tweeted this out. It's hard for you guys. If anybody follows me on Twitter and even reads it, one, I'm sorry. Two, if you do, I just regurgitate the same things I say on Twitter here. At
True.
Steam Machine on Twitter, by the way.
Well, Truman, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Through 6 games, who do you think had more yards? The current 2023-2024 Chiefs?
This was through the 5 games. The
6.
wide receivers.
6 games total yards. Through 6 games. We just had our 6th game.
I thought it was through 5 games. The stat I saw was through 5.
No. Or last year's 2022-23 Chiefs.
This year has it more than last year.
No.
Oh, it's switched now?
No. They're tied exactly at 29.42 yards.
So going into this game, our receivers had more. So now that they're tied, it means that tide started to turn last year, and it's not turning yet now.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that the Chiefs' offense, which was the number 1 offense in the league last year, had this amount of yards through last year.
I know.
Going into this Chargers.
The whole offense?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just the receivers.
No, whole offense.
Okay, well, just the receivers
Probably worse.
have had worse now, I think.
Sure.
They had better going into this game, but I think they had worse now because Kelsey had
I do think
yards.
they are swinging it. They are throwing swing passes to the running backs, and Kelsey and the other tight ends are getting more action than because Juju was taking a majority of those catches away from the running backs.
Yeah.
And we're utilizing Pacheco more because we realize we can run with him.
Yes, the running backs are getting used more, especially in the passing game, I will say.
Yes. And so now the Chiefs are 11-1 when Pacheco gets 10 carries.
Very interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Because
just
going
it's
into last
a sign.
game.
It's a sign of other things. It's a symptom of other things.
And I also think that the Chiefs are totally fine with doing an 8-minute drive like they did against the Jets.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, they're just what I'm trying to say is that we need to stop freaking out about the offense. That's my main takeaway from
I'm
the
going to
Broncos.
continue to forget about the offense.
That's fine. That's fine. You can.
You cannot stop me from freaking
Well-
out about the offense.
Well, when we drop a bunch of points on the Chargers this week, we'll be fine.
What I will say is Travis Kelce is fine. And that was something that this is a told you so moment. Travis Kelce, I think I even said, listen, next week he's going to have 10 for 150 is probably what I said. And I think he had 7 for 120. And then I'm like, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
he's cooking.
exactly what you need from Travis Kelce to be like, oh, Travis Kelce is back.
Yeah.
Although it was really the first game that he played well while Taylor Swift was there.
Yeah, I guess.
Hard-hitting analysis.
And,
There you go for everybody.
he just, needed his girl.
Yeah.
He's showing out for his girl. It's like, when your girlfriend shows up to recess when you and your boys are playing soccer. You're either making a crazy save or hitting a 40-yard banger.
It's true. You have to. I will say that the Chiefs did have 2 red zone turnovers, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
They turned the ball over on downs. I don't know if you count that. Those don't technically count as a turnover, but he turned it over. I don't,
Yeah.
And the Mahomes interception. People are like, well, that Mahomes interception was bad. His arm got hit. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Probably should have. He's just, I don't know, man. Does Mahomes feel off? He feels off.
It kind of feels off, but his production hasn't been off. And the main reason he feels off is, it sounds like talking from experience. Come on, man. We all showed off at recess for the girls when they showed up. Come on.
Yeah.
But I think the main reason that we're all kind of in this weird state is because the score we haven't been scoring as much. And I can't remember the last time the Chiefs went 1 for 5 in the red zone. Because, I mean, just a few short weeks ago in Jacksonville, 4 for 5, 3 for 4, excuse me. Well, those are the numbers that the Chiefs normally put up in the red zone. They're normally above 50% red zone touchdowns. Like that Niners game when we were all worried about, it was the first time that the Chiefs it was the first time that the Niners had McCaffrey. They had just completed the trade. And we're like, this Niners team's really complete. The Chiefs need to show out. This is a really good defense. And then we went 5 for 5 in the red zone and easily took care of the Niners.
Right.
That's what we were used to. So when this offense, regresses to the mean just a little bit and has a couple, mistakes in the red zone, a couple dropped balls, a couple, Mahomes mistakes that, honestly weren't the greatest throwing balls ever. But we just don't score so much. But here's the thing is that Harrison Butker just beat a Morton Anderson record this last week.
Harrison Butker is fixed, I will say.
14 of 14.
I'm willing to say it at this point. We're going to keep knocking on wood because, but listen, he's going to miss one eventually. But he
now holds the record for the most field goals in a row by a Chiefs player.
I'll say it. I forgot that Morton Anderson was on the Chiefs. That always blows my mind.
Yeah.
All-time kicker, by the way. But that kick from 61 would have been good from 70.
Dude, I swear it was good from like 75.
Dude, it helps to have the wind at your back.
Who cares? It was a blast.
Oh, yeah. But I think that would have been good from 70 because I think it also straightened out.
Yeah, it was straight through the middle. It hit the net. It hit the kicking net.
I tweeted out before that. I literally said, Harrison Butker record-breaking field goal inbound. And sadly, Mahomes got too many yards on it, so it was only 60 yards.
Yeah, he got too many yards on the scramble.
By the way, if he would have fucking sank a 70-yarder, people would have gone nuts.
Yeah.
But all this to say, Owen, this brings me to my big question that I want to ask. I have two questions I want to ask. Number one, is Mahomes good enough to win it all this year?
Yes.
I don't know if he is.
The Chiefs' offense continues. One part of the Chiefs gets better throughout the season. We're used to it being the defense. We're used to the defense figuring it out. This year, the defense has got it figured out.
Yeah.
They are shutting people down. L'Jarius Sneed and Trent McDuffie is the best cornerback duo in the league. Never thought I'd say that.
But you know as good as I do, we've seen it year after year with the Chiefs, is that for whatever reason, when we get to the playoffs, good offenses trump good defenses. Good defenses just don't shut down good offenses in the playoffs
Yes,
anymore.
that's why I'm not worried. It's because if the defense is good now, the offense will eventually figure it out.
But the Chiefs are built like a team that the Chiefs in the years past have beaten the playoffs.
That's sure, but the Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. They don't have janitor Brock Purdy at quarterback or janitor Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm just saying, and this is what scares me because at no point this year have I thought the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL.
Sure, that's fine.
And we're going to
cover this. We're going to cover this
with overreactions.
The Chiefs have also been playing really good defenses, and when they haven't played a good defense, they scored.
It does make me feel better that the Jets just beat the Eagles and shut them down for 14 points.
And then you can talk about the Broncos' defense being bad, sure, but the Broncos are largely just kind of beat up from that Dolphins score. The stats are kind of lying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't believe in this team yet. I really don't. Sound like Nick Wright with the amount of Purdy dissing.
He's not good.
Owen's been dissing Purdy. Vinzent, what do you have to say?
Nothing on the current topic. I don't mean to interrupt whenever I come over here.
Oh, okay. All right.
You guys can finish it out, and then we can get to the Bengals bite when we get there.
Okay, well, never mind then. All right, goodbye. So you think Mahomes is good enough?
Yes.
I just don't know.
It's Patrick Mahomes, man. He's not going to suddenly forget.
It's
clear that the Chiefs need another wide receiver somewhere.
He's had years like that where he just forgets. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but the numbers are still there. He's not going to throw for like 3,300 Derek Carr yards, man. It's not going to happen. He's going to hit 30, 38, 39, 4,000 yards.
Well, I bet on Mahomes to throw 40-plus touchdowns on FanDuel. So now I'm upset.
They still have a chance to fix it.
To be fair. I think there's a chance. I don't think they can get there without
playing the Raiders twice. Oh, we play the Raiders twice.
I don't think they get there without a wide receiver. I don't think you can get it done with this group.
That's why we're going to trade for one. I know it's not typically a Veach move, but Veach can't ignore the wide receiver situation.
If you had to trade for a wide receiver, who would it be?
Mike Evans. I've been beating that drum.
Baker
Mayfield just got hurt.
Is he out? Is he out for a while?
I don't know.
What's the news?
I don't think they've announced anything.
Listen,
yet.
and let's be clear. I always want to be clear here. We are not rooting for anybody to get hurt.
Never. Yeah, especially not Baker. I've been enjoying Baker this season.
Oh yeah, I've been enjoying the renaissance, but Baker has been hurt. Diagnosed with a left non-throwing hand contusion. Oh, he'll be fine then.
Yeah, he'll probably be fine.
Mayfield might miss some practice reps this week, but should otherwise be fine. Yeah, hand contusion. He just has a hand bruise on his left hand.
Yeah,
non-throwing hand, by the way.
Yeah, he should be fine. But I don't think the Bucks are in a situation with all.
But I think they can compete in a terrible division all year.
Well, I'd be fine with Hollywood Brown, from the Cardinals. I'd be fine with Jerry Jeudy from the Broncos. Other bad teams with good receivers. The Falcons wouldn't be willing to trade anybody.
You want to get crazy? You want to get fucking nuts?
Huh?
Let's get really fucking nuts.
Are you gonna say Thielen again?
No.
I'll be down with Thielen. If the Panthers continue to be bad, I could see them trading aging Adam Thielen.
Oh, and I can think of a team, not in the Chiefs division, and it's not in the Chiefs conference.
Don't get that crazy. Truman,
very poorly.
I think I know where you're going.
They are probably getting ready to tank. They are getting ready to offload some pieces.
Would one of our friends be extremely upset if you said this?
Getting ready to get some draft capital back. Oh, and hear me out.
way.
What if the Chiefs? I know he's on the IR right now, but he's coming back soon. Oh, and what if the Chiefs traded for Justin Jefferson? Come on, get crazy with me, dude. Please, lock in. I need you to lock in right now. I need you to get. What if? Could you? The whole league would be mad. Everybody would be mad. Everybody would be upset. But
Truman,
imagine
what
we picture.
We giving them 4 firsts?
No, just because the thing is it? Yeah, the question is, what would it take, right?
3 firsts probably.
Because the question is, somebody has to pay him. The Vikings don't want to pay him. That's the other flip side of this.
3 firsts.
What do we trade for? What do we trade for Tyreek?
We got 2 firsts for Tyreek.
Did we get 2 firsts? I thought we just got the 1. I was a first and a second. I thought
we got 2 firsts and a second. Am I remembering wrong?
I
was too mad about Tyreek being traded to worry about what you're getting back.
This guy's trade deal.
I do not know.
Oh, hold on, let me pull it up. I'm just think about it though. Just imagine
3 firsts, Chris Jones and Rashee Rice.
No, Chris Jones ain't going. How about 2 firsts and Rashee Rice?
No way, man. There's just no way we can get Justin Jefferson on this team. There's no way the Vikings let him go. He's more valuable than Kirk in their eyes.
I think that's true. I think he's somebody that you build around.
There's simply just no way.
They got 5 draft picks.
2 first, 2 second, and like a 5th or something.
I think it's 1 first. All right, 5 draft picks. First round pick, second round pick, 4th round pick, plus 4th and 6th round picks.
First, second. Oh yeah,
draft.
First, second, 2 fourths, and a 6th.
Yeah, it was that year. It was 1st, 2nd, 4th, and the year following was the 4th and the 6th. And I think the Chiefs gave them a draft pick also.
Yes. Yeah. So, I think the Vikings would ask for 2 firsts.
And I think that's fair.
I think they would ask for this coming draft picks, 1st round pick, and the next year's draft, 1st round, and like a couple of 2nd, 3rds.
Now, but wait a minute. Yes, and that does make a good point, is that Justin Jefferson is still on a rookie deal. But somebody has to pay him. And if you probably trade for him, you probably have to pay him.
There's no way.
He does, I glossed over it a little too quickly. But what have you seen Chris Jones over there? We don't want to pay Chris Jones. We are not paying Chris Jones next year. I wish we would. But we're not. We're simply not going to pay for him.
If he continues to have a sack every game, you don't think we'll pay him?
No, because the Chiefs won't be able to, because they'll want $35 million. You know who will probably also wants about $30 million?
Justin
Jefferson.
Well,
you know what the Chiefs would probably pay for?
No way.
They'd probably pay Justin Jefferson.
They didn't want to pay Tyreek either.
But Tyreek's getting old, and Tyreek has those kind of elite skills that they can go away at any moment.
I don't think there's any way the Chiefs trade for Justin Jefferson.
Me neither, but I want to do mental gymnastics here.
What we can dream, Truman.
That's my pie in the sky moment.
We can dream.
Who do I think they'll actually trade for?
Get Juju back.
Somebody that we can't even think about. I think, again, I think you re-sign. Do you have any backloaded O linemen?
We send over Prince Tega Wanogo.
bro.
2 firsts.
We have to pay our center, but centers don't cost much. Darius Slayton's a great one.
Another Giants.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that is true. We might be out on any Giants receivers anymore. I saw somebody that said trade for Darren Waller, and I was like, what the fuck? It was had us trading for a tight end, and I was like,
Kyle Pitts.
Why? Why would we trade for another tight end?
All of our tight ends are fine. They all do what they need to do.
Yeah, we are getting as much out of that position as we can. Although I did also tweet that out yesterday. I said, fuck it, just line up five tight ends. I don't care.
I did see that. That was funny. With Noah Gray, Noah Gray and Blake Bell catching touchdowns. Why do we need wide receivers?
Darius Slayton's a great option. How old's KJ Osborne?
No.
Speaking of Vikings fans, let's just keep pissing off Vikings fans.
No.
I'm Vikings pilled right now.
Dude, give me Adam Thielen, man.
No,
I think
man.
that's doable.
But
they're gonna lose their division.
Doable, but I don't want to duel them.
Why?
Truman, Adam Thielen.
Truman, he's
Justin Jefferson.
He's sneaky athletic. Truman, lunch pail guy.
Yeah, now that Christian Watson's out, who's gonna fill that spot? Who's gonna fill that sneaky athletic
Justin
spot?
Watson, you mean?
Who would I say?
You said Christian.
Speaking of Christian Watson, also too young.
No, too young.
I think it. Legit. You know who makes sense?
Who?
Fucking DeAndre Hopkins again.
Juju's coming back.
Juju makes sense.
Juju.
Although the knee could explode at any moment. And he's got a 3-year deal, and I don't think the Chiefs could have signed him to that deal if they wanted to.
Any Seahawks wide receivers?
Tyler Lockett.
Bringing home the K-State kid? That would be fun. No way, though.
No way.
Hollywood Brown is one that I could see happening.
Yeah, I think Marquise Brown. Absolutely.
You know what who I see us getting? Fucking Jalen Reagor. I see the Chiefs being like, yeah, we can do that. Terrible.
Nelson Aguilar.
How old is he?
What team is he on? Oh, he's on the Pats right now, isn't he?
He's 1 billion years old. Legit though, who should we trade for? I would say Thielen. I think we could get him from the Panthers, who are going to still be in tank mode, for a good price. They're going to be getting a wide receiver for their number 1 pick next year.
Yeah. Oh man,
I could see them giving away Thielen. Trade deadline's what, week 9, right? Week 10?
Yeah. End of October 31st.
They did trade their first away, didn't they?
See, Jerry Judy's out there, but there's no way they trade him in the division.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's another reason why Thielen makes sense. We send him a first or a second for Thielen, straight swap.
Yep. Judy to somewhere like
Kansas City. I would love Jerry Judy.
I don't.
He's a bum, but only because his quarterbacks have been bums. I don't think he's actually bad.
I don't think the Panthers have a first. That is correct, because the Panthers traded up.
Right, I know. That's why we would be giving them a first for Thielen.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
That sounds like a trade the Chiefs would do.
No, it does not.
Dude.
It does sound like a trade in that we would trade away the first-round pick.
I know.
It does not sound like a trade in that there's no fucking – that Veach is not going to – see, that's also the part of this. Is
Veach
ain't
hates
trade,
first-round picks, man.
Yeah, he isn't going to – but he isn't going to trade a first-round pick for something like that. Veach is going to trade away a 6th-round pick to get somebody like John Baldwin. Or who did they switch? It was John Baldwin, and who did they switch with from the 49ers? That was also a failed first-round pick. Mike Thomas. Oh, Mike Thomas was who I was thinking of that I totally forgot about. I love Slant Boy. I would love Slant Boy on this team.
Well, yeah, that's what the Juju role, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
7-yard slant, catch it every time, catch that 6 times a game.
Michael Thomas in this offense? That would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Michael Thomas, he's in a 3rd-round pick?
The way the Chiefs are playing,
deal?
I really think they're going to get one person somewhere, because most of the time, trade deadline stuff for the Chiefs has been a defensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want us to get Frank Clark back. Please, no. I really don't want him back, man.
Okay, sorry. Michael Thomas is on a 1-year, $10 million deal right now.
That sounds like a Chiefs player.
Yes. Michael Thomas, you are a Chief.
No, but it's actually...
Sorry, he's got 2 years left.
What's Mike Evans' contract?
His cap hit is 14. Man, he's got... I think the Saints might have too much dead cap. His dead cap in New Orleans right now is 36, and then next year it's 22.
Oh, they won't trade him.
But this cap hit is 14 and then 10.
What's Mike Evans?
Mike Evans?
Mike Evans,
Mike Evans' contract is up this year.
Mike Evans, you are a Chief.
I would be yes. Save the people from the fucking NFC South, man. Get those people out of there. Get anybody out of there.
Help!
How much would you have to pay Mike Evans to finish his career here? Probably got 4 more, 3 to 4 more good years. What would you sign a Mike Evans deal to next year?
Well, he's gonna get 1,000 yards again, no matter what. So I bet you could get yourself a Mike Evans for 2 years, $28 million.
2 years, $28 million.
Give him $14 million a year. I think he'd do that.
I'd do that.
Well, I think Mike Evans probably asking more realistically for like 232.
I would pay
like
Mike Evans that.
years.
I don't know if I'd pay Michael Thomas that, but I also think people have given up on Michael Thomas too early. Michael Thomas was fucking elite, and we just missed it. He's just been hurt the last 2 years.
Yeah, that sounds like a Chiefs player. We haven't had someone who's day-to-day for a while.
Michael Thomas sounds like a great fucking move. Any of the Mikes. I'll take any Mikes.
And just raid the NFC South, dude. That's where our guys are. Thielen, Thomas, Evans. One of those. Get me one of those, and I'm a happy man.
Me, Owen, NFC South wide receiver.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
one of them.
Mike Brown. Don't know who that is.
That's
a made-up name.
That doesn't sound like a real player.
All right. Before we move on to the Chiefs and Chargers preview, Vinzent, let's do the Bengals bite.
Let's run it. Man, I fucking stressed, right? Because, one, congratulations, Bengals. We beat a team with a winning record for the first time all season. We did it.
Should have lost that game, too.
We should have. Because fucking my ass, right, I just, like, watch on my phone. It's, like, fucking 3 minutes left on the clock. They make a stop at the, at the goal line. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We probably win. Didn't check my phone for, like, 10, 15 minutes. Flip my phone back on. It's like, oh, what's that? First and goal at the Bengals 8? Why? What the fuck happened in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
And then thankfully we held on, and I there's probably some bullshit calls that Seahawks fans are mad about.
Yeah, the Seahawks, 4th and goal at the 6. Geno got sacked. They go down, they punt, and on 3 plays, they gained 4 yards and burned 24 seconds. And then the Seahawks go down again, and on 4th and 8 at the Cincinnati 9, they throw incomplete.
Yep.
Wow, I did not know it was that close. I knew it was close, but I didn't know it was that close.
Yeah. Fucking, we're out here. We're hanging on. Fucking,
See,
what do we got? 14-3, baby.
home run chase, optimist. He says, but we didn't. They didn't lose, and that's fair.
Sure.
A win is a win is a win, buddy.
A win
That's
is a
what we
win.
talked
If it
about.
goes in the W column, it goes in the W column.
That's what we talked about as Chiefs fans, and that's what the Eagles and the Niners learned this week, and the Bills almost learned this week, is that a win is a win. Or that's what the Bills did win this week.
Yep.
Or learn this week, is that a win is a win, buddy.
Yep.
Listen, you just got to get it done. Don't matter if
The
it's
Eagles
ugly,
and
don't
Niners
matter.
did not learn about winning this week, though.
No, they learned about
Losing.
losing to bad teams.
Damn, must be. That's crazy. Couldn't be me.
I'm glad. It makes me feel better about us playing the Jets close.
Dude, the Jets just look like they would have been a Super Bowl contender with Aaron Rodgers. I'm serious.
Seems like Joe didn't re-aggravate his calf, so 2 weeks to prep and get healthy for Niners. That's true. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because the Bengals are off next week.
Let's go.
Comes at a good time.
That's true. And the Niners are hurting. The
Yep.
question will be how healthy are the Niners going into the Bengals?
We all knew this was going to happen to this Niners team. It's all they're built of players that frequently get hurt or have gotten hurt before.
Right, because Christian McCaffrey's hurt. He's got oblique ribs. Deebo Samuel's hurt.
It sounded like Mahomes and the ankle. I think Mahomes is going to have some kind of ankle stiffness, soreness,
Probably till the bye week.
questionability forever in his career.
Till the bye week, probably.
Also, if you notice on that Kelsey one, I think he got a dirty twist at that one point in the game. I think that dude twisted him, holding his leg.
I don't think he purposefully did it, but he definitely twisted him.
Yeah.
So
He ripped his dick off.
yeah. So Bengals, feeling better about him?
Yeah, 14-3, baby. I told you.
I had I've got.
Yeah,
I
right.
missed an overreaction with the Owerreactor. Here, I'll hit it with you real quick, Owen. Logan messaged me and said, also, oh no, we'll do his other one later on. He said also Bengals 3-3 at the break as certified ball knower foretold. That's what Logan had foretold. There'd be 3-3 at the bye week. He said they'll get a bye. He said if we can beat the Niners away 2 weeks from now, they'll see you at the Mahomes Invitational. The Arrowhead Invitational, but I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
He also said the Bengals' young DBs have showed out through 6 weeks. Vincent.
I cannot tell you anything about the DBs.
No, that's fair.
I told you
I
how
know.
I watched the game. I will refresh the Google page and be like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as always, Vincent, we appreciate the Bengals bite.
Yeah.
Certified stud. Cam Taylor Britt. Yeah, that's the. He said the young DBs have not shown out individually, but they have shown out on aggregate as a whole. He said. So there you go. All right, let's do Chiefs versus Chargers preview real quick so we can call Sawyer. Chiefs versus Chargers. Chargers right now losing to the Cowboys 10-7 last.
Told you, bro.
We are
They're gonna
recording
lose.
10-7 to be fair, but the Cowboys probably aren't great. Oh, sorry, 10-10. They just tied it up. And they got
Fuck.
the ball again?
The Chargers do?
No, I think they're about to kick off. Okay, yeah, they're about to kick off. 10-10. I hope the Chargers lose. Because, listen here. If the Chargers lose
Yep.
and the Chiefs win,
Yep.
and the Chiefs win next week,
Yep.
division's over by Halloween.
Yep. Just like normal.
It'll
Just-
be over by the bye week.
Just like I told you would happen. Because everyone else in the AFC West doesn't want to win.
The Chargers are such an odd team, man. Why aren't the Chargers good ever?
Because
Well, they already lost Mike Williams, which fucking heartbreaking.
glass bones, paper skin, man.
God, he could have been so good. Ugh.
He went to the Jody Fortson School of Getting Injured.
Dude, R.I.P. to Jody Fortson also, man.
Man, I really feel bad about him because every time he plays, he looks like he could, be promising, and then he gets hurt. It's just terrible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley, like, it blows my mind. So we've talked so much about card playing and Brandon Staley. We talk about hitting on 16, right?
Yep.
Always hit on 16.
Yep.
That's the rules. You get a 16, you have to hit. It's scary, but if your dealer has a 7 or an 8 face up, you have to hit on 16. That's the rules. No matter what happens, let's say you lose the first 5 times hitting on 16. You better hit on the 6th because that'll be the time that would have been fine. And that'll be the time you lose because you gave the card to the dealer. That's the rule about hitting on 16s. Brandon Staley doesn't hit on 16s consistently. He does hit on 16s, and that is something that we've not seen by NFL coaches in a long time. But he doesn't hit on 16s consistently.
He doesn't do it every time.
And he also, and this is, again, another blackjack metaphor. People will not understand this. He also splits 10s. Because sometimes he's going for it when they're up in their own territory. It's 4th and 1 at their own 30 with a minute and a half left. And he's going for it. That's splitting 10s to me. Because splitting 10s is essentially you have 20. And the dealer probably isn't going to beat 20 or they're going to tie 20 at worst. You should never split 10s. That's one rule in blackjack.
Yeah.
It's because if the dealer has a 21, they would have already had to flip it. So you are, at that moment, at least not losing to the dealer. You're, at worst, tied with the dealer. And the more cards you get, the harder it is to beat.
Well, to be
The
fair,
more
though,
likely it is
Truman,
you're going to bust. So, but
to be fair, though, when he does go for it on that 4th and 1, most of the time, when he gets that, it's they're going to win now.
But he hasn't been getting it. That's the thing, is he doesn't have the... if he was going for it and he had a tush-push,
Yeah.
absolutely. But he doesn't have it.
That's true. They go for some weird gadget play on a weird out route, and the receiver trips.
Yes.
And
He's 4th and 1, and he's going to the Andy Reid School of Short Yardage plays.
shotgun. It's like, what are you doing?
It's frustrating because people will... It's frustrating because Brandon Staley is going to get fired. Brandon Staley probably won't survive the year, honestly. Especially if he loses today, and especially if he loses today and next week, and they lose a couple more games, he might not make it to the Chiefs bye week either. And then this division is really cooked.
Yeah.
But that's the frustrating thing about Brandon Staley is he just
In another division,
he's gonna ruin it for all the analytical minds ever.
well, the thing is that for him, and for the Chargers, success in the AFC West is different than the rest of them because success in the AFC West is winning it, and the Chiefs have won the division 6-7 years in a row now.
Right.
So these coaches are on a much shorter leash than the NFC South, than the NFC East, where a different team is winning it each time. Success for the Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders is measured by how many times you beat the Chiefs.
Broncos have had no success lately.
Nope. And if Staley continues to lose to the Chiefs, I think if Staley loses this game and then loses this to the Chiefs, we could see him fired right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's not success.
That's true. Home Run Chase also did send that. He did send that take earlier on.
He did,
about
yes.
Brandon Staley not surviving the season. He's correct.
And we both said that it wasn't an overreaction.
No, especially if he keeps losing. But it's frustrating because guys like Brandon Staley, because he doesn't do it consistently and he makes dumb moves and he calls it analytics and he's not making the right game decisions. There's like a fourth down grader bot on Twitter.
I feel like I've seen that bot.
You should go look at that. And
yeah.
He's not following that to a T. He's doing it in the bad spots. But then you have guys like Andy Reid who also fails that bot test, but then he'll still wins because they luck out or he has the best quarterback in the world who can then come back after you punted after you kicked 3 field goals.
Well, when you have the best offensive and the best defensive player in the league, it helps.
Yeah, but he'll kick 3 field goals from inside the 20 with the best player in the world. And then that best player of the world will bail him out in the last 2 minutes and win anyways. And that's frustrating to me that Andy gets to keep doing that. And Brandon Staley would get fired because he's doing analytics, but he's doing it just poorly enough where it's like it's no boldness gets rewarded and being bold, but because you're being stupid, you're going to ruin
also
it for
Truman.
else.
I was listening to 106.5 on the way in because they do the Victory Monday or the Red Monday stuff with Mitch Holtis.
Right.
And they have Harrison Butker on because he just broke the Morton Anderson record. And Butker was saying that he didn't know that they were doing the fake field goal. So he said he didn't do his normal step back. So I think Butker accidentally gave away that they were doing a fake field goal because he didn't do their normal step back.
Because Butker did know or didn't know?
Didn't know. Apparently he missed the call for the fake field goal, but he said that he was calling to Tommy, and Tommy was just like, "Hey man, we're doing a fucking fake."
Oh god.
And so he said Butker didn't do his normal step back progression, and he kind of just went back in a diagonal. And that's my conspiracy theory.
Well,
is that Butker accidentally gave away that it was a fake.
It's also fucking stupid
when they should have just run normal play.
QB sneak it against the field goal block formation.
I know.
That's meant to fucking stone up the middle. That is a formation that is meant to get push on your offensive line.
To be fair,
that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
To be fair, the most famous Chiefs special team play, the fake punt, was also a kind of QB sneak up the middle on a punt.
Line up with the best fucking player in the world and run it like it's a 3rd and 6. But it's 4th and 1. Just make believe that it's 3rd and 6.
Run the fucking.
I'm fucking sick of this shit, man.
Where's the Chad Henne play, Ben?
Yes.
Where's that play?
Well,
Ben?
It's I tell you that Chad Henne play is down in Miami right now.
Yeah, that's true.
The man that could run the fastest out route in the world is down in Miami, so that sucks. But it's so fucking frustrating to watch this team have the best player in the world and not know what to do on 4th and 1.
And still be a top 10 offense? Isn't that frustrating?
Not know what to do on 4th and 1, but run a good enough play on 4th and 25 that it hits a player in the hands and he drops it. I can't.
3rd and 22 is easier than 4th and 1 for
I'm
the
losing
Chiefs.
my mind. I can't continue to watch this shit, man.
3rd and 22, I can tell you, I can say that with like 50, I can flip a coin on whether or not Patrick Mahomes is picking that up with his legs on 3rd and 22.
I don't know, man. Okay, Chiefs Chargers. Give me a score prediction.
Give me Chiefs 28, Chargers 13.
Well, you do when no linebackers are there. That's fair.
Chiefs 28, Chargers 13.
Chiefs 20.
No, Mike.
Wait, Pollard went for 65 yards. Actually, that's fucking good for me. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I had Eckler and Pollard to combine for 100 rushing yards.
Yes, every time Eckler doesn't touch the ball, I'm happy because I'm playing against Eckler.
Wait, I haven't got the Tony Pollard update. Oh, receiving. Oh, I'm fucking sick. God damn it, Chase. Get my hopes up for that.
But yes, give me Chiefs 28, Chargers 13. No Mike Williams, no problem for the Chiefs.
They're at 50 yards. I can get 50 rushing yards.
The one man who eats his spinach, gets mega anchor arms before the game is out. So,
who's that?
Mike Williams.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mike Williams is the Chiefs killer.
Mike Williams loves the game against the Chiefs.
And I don't think. I mean, Khalil Mack had that one crazy game where he must have just done crack right before.
Yeah, he was insane.
He has a sack in this game, so he's been, Khalil Mack's been a little bit better.
Yes, because Quentin Johnston wasn't ever that good. He doesn't high point the ball.
But Joey Bosa's not playing. Interesting. That's
Quentin
just-
Johnson doesn't high point the ball. He's the biggest body receiver to ever not catch a ball at the apex. So weird.
Yeah.
He tries to catch it like Tyreek. The only reason that Tyreek can body catch is because he has 8 yards of separation.
That's fair.
That's another sneaky thing. Tyreek Hill, sneaky bad hands.
Yeah. Quietly bad hands. But he has elite athleticism that makes up for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would agree, sneaky bad hands.
In contested situations, I'm not trusting Tyreek to catch the ball.
By the way, Justin Ross, 0 targets. Big old goose egg targets.
Not my GOAT, Justin Ross.
Okay. So what was your final prediction?
28-13 Chiefs.
28-13 Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs. I think the Chargers get an early score and then kick a field goal in the third and fourth quarter.
I think we do a classic Chiefs-Chargers score. Give me like a
31-28.
Give me 27-21.
27-24 Chiefs.
That was the exact score it was last year. I can't.
27-24.
27-21. Yeah, it was 27-24 last year.
Do we walk it off again?
No, give me 27-21 because the Chiefs will kick 2 field goals when they should score twice, and then
to make it sweaty.
And then they'll be up 20-14. Chargers in the fourth quarter will score a touchdown to go up 21-20.
I got it.
Then the Chiefs score the last 5 minutes, and then they
It'll
stop
be up.
the
We'll be up 24-21. We'll kick the field goal to go up 27-21.
Mm-hmm.
Re-sign Daniel Sorensen during the third quarter break into the fourth quarter.
You make me fucking
And
sick.
then Chris Jones hits Justin Herbert while he's throwing it, and Daniel Sorensen backflip intercepts it to end the game.
You make me sick. Just for that, I'm calling Sawyer. All right, let's do a Swiftie check-in. Let's do a Sawyer Swiftie check-in.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How is Taylor Swift, Sawyer?
She's good. Her Eras Tour movie just premiered.
I've been seeing scenes from it.
Yes, me too.
I've been seeing girls going crazy in the theaters for it.
I have seen that. Some of the girlies are going feral, and that's okay.
That's
to
fine.
each their own.
Nothing wrong going feral.
And
I was in the Spider-Man
Travis
movie.
Kelce was going to go to the premiere, but he didn't. Instead, he sent her a $2,500 floral arrangement to her Beverly Hills hotel she was staying at.
Interesting. How do you guys know that?
Sources.
Okay.
Sawyer.
Also, I'm talking to Truman. Also, sorry, I'm also making dinner. She was at the Eagles game with him on Sunday.
She did go because I know they did like a whole weekend together. Little clingy, honestly.
They were both on Saturday Night Live, and then they
both had cameos.
The announcers kept being like, "She's not at the game. She's not at the game," even though Travis is at the game. But the Swifties work harder than they work very hard, and there are videos of her at the game in a box with Travis.
Interesting. I also heard they went to an after party, the SNL after party, and I heard Travis Kelce was being very protective of her.
No, he was being very chivalrous. Like he
moved
security out of the way to open the door for her.
Yeah.
And was just walking in front of her, like just doing very chivalrous things. Ooh, my phone's gonna die. And yeah, and she was at the game on Thursday.
Okay.
There's also rumors that
Paparazzi's
she has bought a house
still
in
worse.
Kansas City.
That she's what?
Bought a house in Kansas City.
There's rumors that Taylor Swift has bought a house in Kansas City.
There's also rumors that Rihanna has bought a house in Kansas City.
Okay, now I'm even more confused.
Dude, she must listen to Dahm. That's true. Found out I'm single.
Oh, and you're dating Rihanna? Dude, that would be... Dude, good for you.
She's dating A$AP Rocky and has 2 children with him now. So, Owen...
Oh, fuck.
Hell,
A$AP
right?
Rocky's cuter
Are
than
they
me.
not, like, married or not? Or something?
I don't think they're married.
I assume they've transcended past the labels of marriage. A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
A$AP's prettier than me too, Truman.
I think they're both very equally successful. Well, Rihanna's probably more successful than him.
Than A$AP? Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
I saw a video of A$AP at the SNL thing, and he was zooted out of his mind.
I did see that.
Like, he was doing like an SNL preview where they were making some jokes, and he was just like almost like drooling, just zooted out of his mind.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too, Truman.
Yeah, so it's just funny.
If I had 2 small children, I'd probably be zooted too.
Yeah, but this was.
I don't think the children were the zoot.
Okay. So Taylor Swift maybe bought a house. Taylor Swift went to the Eagles game. Taylor Swift and them did the SNL.
And he was seen leaving her apartment, which means he's met the cats, Truman. I think it's pretty serious.
She has cats?
No, Taylor has cats.
Yeah, right. I said she has cats.
Yeah, Olivia and Meredith. I think she
What
got a
the
third one
fuck?
during the pandemic.
You think what?
I think she got a third one during the pandemic.
Good for her. Cats are
Also,
nice. I like a cat.
this is all speculation, but recently on their New Heights podcast,
Uh-huh.
Jason's daughter, I think it was Wyatt, just had a birthday, and she had a pair of sunglasses that were also the same sunglasses in one of Taylor's music videos. And people are like, it's an Easter egg. And I'm like, guys, are we reaching?
I feel like Taylor, it might be a gift from Taylor, but it might just be a gift, you know?
Right.
Although, I don't know. That's pretty, like, it's tough when because she's the biggest pop star in the world right now, right? For sure.
Yeah.
There's no doubt at this point, right?
No.
She's the biggest pop star in the world. It's like, but it's weird for, like, it would be weird for me to give, or, like, anybody to, like, give merch from them to someone as for your birthday gift if you're like just a part of their life,
especially.
Right? But Taylor Swift probably gets a little bit of a pass, and it's also a young girl, and I don't know. It's just it's very interesting.
It also could be these are cute sunglasses. We're gonna send them to the child.
That's fair. When would you say she took the torch from Adele? Oh, I don't know if Adele was ever the biggest pop star in the world.
I don't think Adele ever had the virality and pull that Taylor Swift has had.
I think Beyonce was a little further ahead of Adele at the time.
Beyonce's
been ahead of Adele and will probably stay ahead of Adele for a very long time. Also, Beyonce was at the Eras Tour concert premiere, and it was very sweet.
I did see that. I saw that.
Well, Beyonce has always supported Taylor.
She has.
A lot of support in the female artist because Taylor Swift was there to announce Ice Spice. And they did a song together too, didn't they?
They did?
Well, I think people try to pit them against each other, and it's like this, going back to the Kanye moment, it's like this is a dichotomy that no one ever asked for or wanted to be a participant in.
Right. We can all eat, you know? There's no reason that they have to hate each other, you know?
Literally. They can both exist and be successful together.
That's fair.
I think it's just one of those things where the fans want to say, oh, you know, my favorite artist is Ice Spice. They're better. And then Swifties are like, oh, no, Taylor's better. And both of them are like, bro, stop this weirdness. You can like us both.
Well, that's just stan culture in general. Yeah.
That's like this week I saw a thing where it was like, forget about pumpkin spice. Tacos are important. And it's like, bro.
What?
Like, no one said tacos weren't important. Like, can we just enjoy a pumpkin spice latte and tacos? Like, what a weird thing to put against each other.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. All right, so I think we covered it for the most part. Is there anything else?
No.
How did the movie do? I guess how much did it make in the box office? Does anybody know?
I think it was at like 115 million before even opening day.
Damn.
Oh, like in pre-sales?
Like the tickets went on sale and sold out in like large cities. I live in a small town, so the tickets did not sell out in my area.
Do you go?
I have not gone yet. Nate just got home from being out of town, so we've just been hanging out.
Interesting.
And he, as much as I try to have made him into a Swiftie, I think I've ruined Taylor Swift for him.
That's fair. Let's see, Owen, if we wanted to buy tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Is it already gone? There was no showtimes today.
It may be showing over the weekend. I don't know.
Oh, it is just showing on the weekend. All right, never mind. Okay.
Artificial scarcity, genius from the marketing team.
Yeah, well, yeah, no reason to show it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Might as well show it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Genius.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping to go on a weekday because I love the Swifties and I love that they're having a good time, but I don't know if that's what I want to do.
This is Marvel levels of showtime. AMC Studio 28 on Friday has 16 showtimes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, and if we wanted to go see it in IMAX at noon, holy shit. IMAX noon on a Friday, I would say it's about 50% full. And that's just noon on a Friday.
Already, that's pre-bought tickets.
Yeah.
Yes.
On a
and
Monday.
And that's, 5 days ahead of it.
That's
4 days
crazy.
ahead of it. That is
Swifties
crazy.
know what they want. Shout out Swifties. I am not working this Friday.
Dude, is it because you're going to see the Arrows?
No. You'll never believe this.
I'll go with you.
I'm not going to see the Arrows.
Dude, Saturday at noon,
Hey,
there's
women's
literally
on it.
like no good seats left. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, was that all very front row?
All the gray, yeah, it's like first row, second row is available, and then it's like the side ones in the middle row.
Real quick aside before we send Sawyer away, Truman and Sawyer. Have you guys ever sat first or second row at a movie theater?
Not on purpose.
I've done it once or twice.
Yeah, I did it once, and it was for like when all the band kids went to DCI. Terrible, hurts, like
Yeah.
literal
Yeah.
painful.
No,
It's
it is.
awful.
Yeah, it is pretty awful. I've done it.
I don't even know why they put seats there.
I did it for like a Marvel opening night one time because I just like couldn't because we just bought it super late or something weird.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate it. First second row seats.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're not seeing the movie.
No. Yeah, really not. All right. Well, we appreciate it, Sawyer.
Thanks, Sawyer.
Of course.
Yep.
I'm gonna finish cooking my dinner and eat dinner.
Hell yeah.
What's for girl dinner?
I have leftover shrimp and rice from dinner on Saturday, and I threw some spinach and broccoli in there, and I'm gonna put an egg in there as well.
Okay, good. Yeah.
To make it like an actual meal.
Maybe we'll shrimp fried rice.
Yeah, you're gonna do fried rice, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's the best use for old rice.
Yes.
And I have one egg left in the fridge because we are going to the store tomorrow.
Yeah, chop that shit up, fried rice, easy. Soy sauce, boom.
You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Actually, I have some teriyaki sauce that I'm gonna throw in there.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Good.
All right.
Even I know about that.
Sawyer fried rice, if you will.
Sawyer fried rice. Absolutely. You tell me you Sawyer fried this rice?
I am. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
All right. We appreciate you, Sawyer.
Thanks, Sawyer.
Of course.
We'll see you next week. I'm sure there'll be plenty of Taylor Swift news.
Yeah, because 1989 is about to. Well, no, we're still a week or so off. I don't know what day of the week it is.
It's Monday.
No, like day of the month.
What day of? Oh, it's the 16th.
Maybe it's dropping. I want to say it's dropping this weekend.
What is dropping this weekend?
The 1989 Taylor's version,
Oh, we'll have to listen to that.
and it will be very cool because she's in a much better place. Because when she dropped 1989 originally, she was like in the throes of like her eating disorder. Like remember when she was like really skinny,
Yeah.
and she's talked about that.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Wow, I didn't know this. I feel like I'm becoming a Swiftie right now.
As you should.
The amount of stuff that I've seen about Taylor Swift, I feel like I am becoming a Swiftie. I know so much about Taylor Swift at this point.
The whole world's becoming a Swiftie, and she has a genius manager, so there's no bad press about her because it gets buried.
Yeah, that's really the truth. That she has an incredible PR team.
Absolutely. Tree, her publicist is named Tree, and Tree is a little bit of a mastermind.
Très bien.
Interesting. Alrighty. Well, I love you. I'll see you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, our seats do not recline that far.
Well, wait, our seats recline. At
These ones?
AMC. Some of them do.
Oh, but
Some
not
of them
far enough.
recline. Not all of them recline, but a fair amount of them recline. AMC is based in Kansas City, so the issue is there's like 8 AMCs here, so any of them could recline or not recline.
Yeah.
But we know whether or not they recline. I have like the AMC stub A plus, the A plus, the
Stubs.
A list.
A-list, yes.
I have this. Yeah, I have the AMC A list.
They used to be
because
called like the
it's-
Stubbs list, right?
No, I think it's been A list for a while. I don't know.
All I know is that it doesn't recline far enough for me to ever consider sitting in the first or second row. Ever.
Yes, no,
Ever.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't recline far enough for that.
I don't care how much I want to see this movie. See any movie, I'm not sitting in the first second row.
That's fair. Also, Home Run Chase said we're obligated to become Swifties as Chiefs fans, and that is also true.
I'll just keep listening to Love Story and Shake It Off on the
Maybe
occasion.
dude, listen, she does have bangers.
I never said she just have bangers.
It's
I'm just
like-
listening. I'm just listening to punk rock all the time, man.
I'm big. Been on big pop punk lately.
Ooh yeah.
I know you're not as big on the pop punk.
No, I'm very huge on the pop punk tune.
Well, but you don't like you're not like big on like Weezer and like
Sure I am.
Blink 182. You're not like me.
Oh no, I'm not Blink 182. They're a little bit poppier for me. Dude, I'm like
Compared to Weezer,
I'm like garage band, man. Like I'm listening to some grind. I'm listening like to Wheatus.
Grunge. You're borderline grunge. At that point.
Neck deep. I've been listening to fucking screamo recently. I'm on exploratory mode.
I won't do screamo. That's the one people are like, I listen to everything but country and rap. Listen, you don't listen to everything. I listen to everything except for screamo.
I've been having some fun recently.
I guess. All right, here we go.
It's more goofy stuff though, but
all right.
Nightcore. I'll listen to Nightcore.
As always, I look up and we're an hour into the episode, and I realize we have so much left to do. Owen, you ready to rock?
Oh, ready to overreact?
You ready to overreact?
I'll already grade your overreactions.
Let me sit up.
Nightcore's fun. It's literally just faster, higher pitched other songs.
All right, here we go. Overreactions with the Owerreactor.
Let's do it.
We're gonna start out. Chase is in chat here. I made sure
he's been
chat
waiting.
Is
He wanted to catch it live,
so everybody can see it. So, but here we go. We're gonna start off with pretty much all of Chase's because he was the first one I read when I was filling these out. Ready? Lions are the best team in the AFC. The NFC.
I still don't believe in the Lions. I'm going to say overreaction. But if the Niners continue to not be healthy, I don't trust Brock Purdy. And if Jalen Hurts continues to play like what everyone thinks Lamar's been playing like, then I might be ready to crown them. Jalen Hurts, 7 throwing touchdowns, 7 picks so far this year. Yikes.
Let me read off their schedule and let me know if any of these will prove it to you that
the Lions are legit?
Yes. Next game, at the Ravens.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All
that's it, actually.
Then they're home against the Raiders.
Nope.
They're at the Chargers.
Trap game, but I think if the Lions are as good as I think they are, that they should win that because I think the Chargers are worse than everyone thinks they are.
Bears, Packers, at Saints.
Oh my gosh.
At Bears, Broncos at home.
What the fuck?
At the Vikings, at the Cowboys, and then Vikings at home.
They have the easiest schedule in the league.
They do have a power. They do it. Yeah, because I mean they were.
My goodness.
What they get? They get second place in the division last year.
Oh, he got an ad. Hold on.
Did they get second place in the division last year?
I think they got third. I think they managed to get third somehow.
Well, because they kept.
They made the playoffs.
No, they didn't make the playoffs.
But they kept Green Bay from making the playoffs.
Right.
Which means I think that Green Bay was in front of them.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they got third. Because
North standings.
Because the Vikings won all those close games and ended up winning.
2023.
I believe they got third. It was shocking because everyone thought they were going to be better because they had such a hot start and they fell off.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Sure would be crazy if Jared Goff fell off. Oh, that's
Jared
crazy.
Goff?
That would never happen, bro. Jared Goff would never fall off.
The Lions did get second in the division.
Second? Really?
Yep. Huh. So they're playing the number 2. So the Seahawks, who are bad this year, is the second in the NFC West. Playing the Panthers, who are bad this year. And they're also playing the Cowboys, who are underperforming.
Heavily. But I think, losing your number 1 corner.
Who's their matchup that they've got to play in the AFC?
The Lions or the Packers?
So they're playing the AFC West overall.
Yes.
And then their extra team is the Ravens.
The Ravens is looking like the Ravens and Cowboys looking like they're only losable ones. The Vikings are just falling apart. Well, the Vikings will have Justin Jefferson back though against the Lions.
Interesting. Okay.
Vikings may be the best.
So final answer is overreaction, but it'll be hard for us to believe that the Lions are the best team in the NFC until we see them in the playoffs.
They're a shoo-in for the 2 seed minimum because now the Niners and the Eagles can't lose anymore, or the Lions will take it over. Yeah,
I mean they've already and the Eagles and the Niners both have to still play each other, so somebody's going to lose that game.
Yes, but the Lions need to be the Ravens.
It's true,
but the Ravens have been really good at losing games this year.
Absolutely, if they lose to the Ravens. Then they are frauds.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them to get.
And the Ravens aren't necessarily a bad team, but they're not a great team.
No, the Ravens are the Alex Smith Chiefs.
Right.
Yes. Everyone knows they can be good, but they also have stuff that they continue to do to lose games.
Fair enough. And the Alex Smith Chiefs would beat I think it was like 2016. They beat the Eagles and the Patriots in the year that both teams went to the Super Bowl.
That was 2017. Because that was when we played the Eagles' second game overall.
Oh, Ravens are coming back from London to face the Lions.
Yes, but the
Sheesh.
Ravens were smart, and they're not going to get jet lagged because the Ravens. And one of my shout out to my coworker, by the way. I'm glad you reminded me. Shout out to you, Logan. He told me to bet Ravens because the Ravens flew out to London on Tuesday,
Nice.
and the Titans waited until Friday to fly out.
So stupid.
And they were like, yeah, dude, the Ravens have been in London. I've been seeing their Tottenham stuff because the Ravens, did social PR with Tottenham because they were playing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and he said that was an easy reason why you should pick the Ravens because they were just acclimated longer, and they ended up being right.
Okay, that's it's very funny because I looked at, we were in an hour into the episode, and I was like, okay, we got to cruise through these overreactions. First one, we took 5 minutes on. All right, here we go. Time to keep it rolling. Number 2, AFC North is best division in football. Incorrect.
Incorrect.
That's still the AFC East. The AFC East has two teams that are probably better than anybody in the AFC North, and the Jets could beat anybody in the AFC North if they catch them on a bad day.
Well, and if Zach Wilson just plays really well, so.
Right. NFC South is the worst division in football. That's agreed. We were already there before.
NFC South? Yeah, agree.
No division that's worse than that.
Yeah, agree.
No teams will have 15 wins, and only one team will have 14. I mean, so this is the first time, I think it's since 2017, that there's no 6-0 team.
Correct.
And so that means that
no 15s.
That one team can only lose one more game. I think the Chiefs will probably lose 2. At this point, I think 14-3 is where the Chiefs are going to end up, and I think that'll be the best record in the AFC.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially since the Bills have already lost 2. The Bills aren't winning out.
No.
The Bengals can't win 15. Who else? The Eagles.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins can technically win, but I don't think they will because I don't think the Dolphins are.
They're going to lose to the Chiefs,
and I think they'll lose to the Jets at one point.
Yeah, the Jets could catch him, man.
It'll be very interesting to see what the Jets do.
That defense is legit. I apologize to the Jets. I talked down on their defense before the Chiefs game, and man, they were good, dude.
I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game.
They're good.
Bills need to be pulled from primetime games because their bad juju is a detriment to their players' health. Correct.
The fact, did you see their ambulance has the DeMar Hamlin 3s in the back? Yeah. That is weird, man. You got to take those out of there.
Well, you're the people that helped save his life. I get why they're up there, but it is like you're like, oh, I forgot about that. Panthers made the wrong choice at head coach, QB, and many offseason signings.
I don't know about QB yet. You can't say that yet. He was so good at Alabama. I think that you need to give the rookie quarterback a chance to gel with the offense.
Yep. And I think Frank Reich is a great coach. But also Frank Reich was like basically in a press conference saying that he wanted CJ Stroud.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
He said like the owner, essentially he alluded that the owner came down and was like, you're taking Bryce Young. And then he did. So, but alluding to that in a press conference is tough.
Interesting.
Zach Wilson is playing well enough for the Jets to have a chance at winning the division.
Yeah, dude, their defense is so good.
Let's pump the brakes.
Their defense is so good, man.
Bro, the Jets are 3-3 already. They're 2 games back in that division,
and they've already beat the Bills.
But they have to still leap over the Bills.
Have they played the Dolphins at all yet?
I don't think so. The Jets, they might have like opened against the Dolphins. No, they opened against the Bills.
Dude, that division is winnable.
Beat the Bills, lost to the Cowboys, lost to the Patriots.
I don't think that's an over.
They lost to the Patriots, so they've already lost a game in the division.
Oh. Well, 5-1. 5-1 will win you that division.
God, they don't play the Dolphins till late.
Dude, I think they could do it. The Jets could definitely do that. Their defense is that good.
I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe Zach Wilson's going to get a second contract now. I think that's interesting.
That'd be wild. But
Patriots will finish last in the NFL and get Caleb Williams. This also comes from Chase. All of these have come from Chase up until this point. This is
Chase has got a good mixed bag of overreactions and non-overreactions. Well, this is the last one. What'd you say?
Patriots will finish last in the NFL and get Caleb Williams.
Oh yeah. This is Belichick's last year. He's gonna go out. That team's awful.
If he gets Caleb Williams though,
he might not retire.
I don't know, man. I'm hoping he retires soon so Andy can start chasing him down.
The Patriots are looking like the worst team in the league.
I take pride in that, Owen. Thank you. I try for you guys. Hey, we
appreciate you, Chase.
And hey, by the way, we appreciate you, Chase, for trying. We appreciate you giving us a wide range of takes. We appreciate everybody for sending us these takes. We've done this 5 out of 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And every week we've had like 20 of them. And,
yeah,
of course, there's times that we're separating them out, but we appreciate it. We appreciate doing 20 of these takes. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate all that.
Anytime you think of something like, I wonder what Owen and Truman think, fucking send it.
Yeah, send it. Absolutely. We'll talk about anything. The YouTube's up to 65 subscribers all of a sudden. It's going crazy. We really appreciate all the support.
Hit the bell, hit that like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
Follow on Spotify. I think you can.
Comment your overreactions.
I think you can do bell on Spotify as well.
I think you can get alerts if we drop it. But
Apple
yes.
Music.
But yes. But overall, we really appreciate everybody who has been here and has been talking to it. And when you guys talk to us about the podcast in person, that's great also. You'll never annoy us with that.
Consider subscribing to Patreon.
Yes. Consider. But we're trying to do more bonus content. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm getting better with my schedule. And especially we're finding 4th and goal at the 12 conversion. Oh, at the 1 conversion? Oh, shit. Chargers scored. All right. It's tied then. Okay. Sorry. Moving on.
You know what else you should consider? This next take.
Airbus better than Boeing. This comes from Aaron. He said the plane went like 100 miles per hour faster.
Not overreaction.
No.
Airbus good.
Well, and I think Boeing has had a monopoly in that the planes are also, if you've been on a Southwest flight or an American Airlines flight, all those planes were made in like the 70s, and our air fleet, our commercial air fleet, is incredibly old in the U.S.
Safe, but old.
Yes. So I wish for it to get better. But also, we've had new planes that they've made that have got recalled and failed. So there's that too. This one comes from Skylar, Patreon subscriber. There's a Swiftie theory that Taylor and Travis have been dating for a year already and just now went public. I absolutely believe that.
I don't think that's crazy.
I think, and there's a TikTok, again, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. There's a TikTok of them being like, who's your favorite, or who's your celebrity crush? And Travis was like, oh, I don't know. And then MVS comes down the hill and goes, Taylor Swift. And he goes, ha ha. And then they move on. And that was in like July or June.
Yep.
So that's just something to think about. I think it's at least been going on since the summer. And I would be shocked if it was going on before the Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl news cycle, somebody would have caught something, or they would have planted a little nugget or there, especially with her being from Philadelphia or being an Eagles fan or whatever it is. So I don't think they've been dating before the Super Bowl, but I think there's a chance maybe they met at like a Super Bowl after party.
I still think I mean, I can understand the theory, but I still think it's just probably the concert thing when she came in Kansas City and Travis, did the thing on his podcast, and someone on Taylor's team said, "Hey, Travis Kelce was trying to get your number," and then they started kind of going from there.
I don't think so. I think there's no way that wasn't all planned.
Sure, but I think people overreact a lot. They overreact a lot.
Next one comes from Tanner. Says, "I want to go on a date with Joe." Joe is, of course, our host on
Overreaction. He's engaged.
Yep. Sorry. This one comes from Evan. Just had a chicken parm, which was basically a margarita pizza where the crust is breaded chicken and there's noodles on top. More food should do this. That comes from Evan.
Chicken parms are fire, not an overreaction.
Well, he's talking about, but it was basically breaded chicken breast, and then it was pasta sauce with mozzarella and basil on top.
Yeah.
And then there was like Alfredo noodles on top of that.
That sounds gas.
It does sound good. You say more food should do this. What I worry about, there is diminishing returns eventually.
Eventually we'll get something with fish and it'll be weird.
Right. I'll tell you who does this a lot, breakfast places. And breakfast places fucking nail it. Tina got we went to Big Biscuit. Tina got a biscuit, had fried chicken, egg, cheese, another biscuit, covered with gravy on top.
Damn.
Perfect example of absolutely combining things, and it absolutely
that does sound good.
But as for that, I think you can fly too close to the sun. I think this is a good combo, but I think I would be weary of it going any further.
Yeah, not no reaction though. Good job.
The cats are so back.
Oh, not no reaction. I know that's from Allison. You already flamed her for it.
It's so over to we're so back.
Dude, your edits where you very crappily edit over people. That's my favorite meme that you do.
I do. I like that. I like that style.
Like one of my Ian does this one in one of our group chats where he keeps crossing out people's names. There's like 8 names on it right now.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, but love those. Hello, Snowball.
Hello, Snowball. The cat just came down the stairs and meowed right as she hit the bottom. She'll meow she meows when she arrives, and she meows when she goes back up the stairs.
That's true.
Cat also, we watched Remember the Titans for the first time ever yesterday.
Overreaction.
Cat slept. Tina had never seen it, which is crazy.
That is wild.
But Cat slept on my lap the entire time. It was,
I actually watched Remember the Titans for the first time ever on vacation this spring break.
What?
I had never seen it before.
Oh,
I had seen clips my whole life, and I had heard about how good it was, but I had never seen it all the way through. It was fire. Very good.
Good.
Another Denzel just masterpiece, man.
Yes, a masterclass. Eagles. This one's hot.
Who's this coming from?
This comes from Jeffrey. It says Eagles could lose all 8 of their next games, even though they started 5-0. Listen,
Jeffrey. Jeffrey. I don't know. Truman, could
you
you
are
please
cooking that the Eagles are probably overrated, but let's look at the next 8 games. I will say they could lose any division.
Dude, Jeffrey, he's been on the come up for ball. So, Truman, no, surely not. Truman, read him.
Next week,
Yes.
Dolphins at Eagles.
That's losable. Yep.
Week after that, Eagles at Commanders.
No.
That's losable. It's a division road game. Following week, it's Cowboys at Eagles.
Well, the Eagles do struggle with the Commanders. Next week is Cowboys at Eagles.
Yes, I think they roll that one. The week after that, it's Eagles at Chiefs. The week after that, it's Bills at Eagles. The week after that, it's 49ers at Eagles.
Oh, my gosh.
And the week after that, it's Eagles at Cowboys. And the week after that, it's Eagles at Seahawks. Which he wasn't including that one. But I would include
that is the hardest schedule in the league.
That is the hardest schedule in the league. And then they get to go Giants, Cardinals, Giants to end the year.
Cardinals trap game.
That's true, especially with Kyler back. Damn. You know what? That's not an overreaction, but I would say it's not correct either.
I don't think that. Yeah, they won't lose 8, but if
they lost all 8, we're gonna be giving you your props, and we'll be like,
those 8 are
happen.
They are losable. We'll just tell him at his wedding.
Oh, apparently there's a Chargers lady who's gonna cause a bunch of memes. So nice. Chiefs are the best team in the NFL. That comes from Jeffrey.
Yes. Hello, Snowball.
I said earlier that I don't believe the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL.
Yes,
and
but
I don't think I've had a moment like that yet.
But the Eagles and Niners just went down in bad fashions.
The Niners and the Eagles proved that the gap is not as far. I still do not believe that they have proven that the Chiefs are a better team.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this point, because I think the Chiefs' defense isn't going to change for the rest of the year. But I truly believe that the Chiefs' offense will figure out, or that we'll trade for somebody.
Yeah, sorry, the cat's really meowing a lot. You guys probably can't hear it because the mics have gotten pretty good, but yeah, the cat's.
Here comes the meow, then up the stairs, or during
the meow as she's going up the stairs. It was nice. It was a nice little chirp.
That's 2 in a row for up.
As
the
a
stairs.
cat owner, the little chirp meows are really nice. Jeffrey also said that KSU can easily win all but one game left on their schedule.
Not an overreaction. So true.
I've said
so
this
true.
from the beginning, that the floor has always been I said the floor is 9-3, and then I was proven that I don't believe the Cats are as good as they are, but still the floor can still be 9-3 if Avery Johnson plays.
Yeah, no.
I'm surprised there's no Avery Johnson takes.
I think the Cats could beat Texas.
I think they could, depending on who plays, and I think they could win out depending on who plays. Where are you at on that?
If they could win out?
No.
Oh.
You know what I'm asking.
I refuse to comment. Will has earned an extremely long leash, but Avery was popping off.
I heard it fit the game plan better to have Avery.
I would not be shocked.
I didn't watch the game.
Yes.
I think Avery's going to lose his red shirt.
Well, no.
But probably. I think the people that are worried about his red shirt do not understand that he is not going to be there for 4 years, no matter what.
The tech defense was getting gashed by the run. So Kleiman said, we're going to run the ball.
Yep.
And put Avery in and ran the ball.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be shocked if Will starts next week. I also wouldn't be shocked if Avery starts next week.
That's fair. And there's 5 minutes left in the Dallas Cowboys-Chargers game, which means that in the 20 minutes it takes us to finish down, that's true, that we'll still probably get to watch the last 2 minutes of that game.
Nice.
Okay.
Next question.
So easily can win all but one. That's not an overreaction. Despite the need for a receiver, Chiefs won't make a move. That comes from Adam.
Yeah, not an overreaction.
I think
no ball.
I think they're in a terrible spot. I think they don't have enough. They are not willing to part with the draft capital it will take, because also next year's receiving class is very strong. I don't believe they're willing to part with the draft capital it will take to get a star wide receiver. But also at the same time, I think they're in a great position because they have so much young talent, especially on defense, that they don't exactly need all the draft picks that they have. They can spend out some of these draft picks because we've built a great young core in this team, and we don't have any immediate needs that we have to draft besides wide receiver. But if you can trade away and get wide receivers, then I think it's fair to trade away your draft capital. But I think you're right in that they won't trade for a wide receiver. But
Beach doesn't like this.
I think they've absolutely have the reason to do it. They could. They have the resources.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've built a good enough core.
Yeah, I agree with literally everything you said. I have actually nothing to add.
Oh, wow. Great. This is a good show. Good show.
Well, you said everything I was going to say.
I know. Sorry. Next one is Texans are a minimum 9-win team. No.
I'm not ready to say
Minimum
that.
is hard to say.
Yeah, minimum's hard, but they keep winning.
Let me-
9 wins, Truman, is 9-8 though.
Let me do the check. Yeah, right. They're 3-3 right now. So they're already 500. They just have to go one game over 500. The division is not locked up.
No, it's not.
Jags
at
are
all.
4-2.
Who's 4-2?
Jags.
They're not in the division. Oh, sorry. Hello. I was thinking NFC South. Sorry.
All right, here's the remaining games. At Panthers, home versus Bucks. At Bengals, home versus Cardinals. Home versus Jags. Home versus Broncos. At Jets. At Titans. Home versus the Browns.
Jets is a loss.
Home versus the Titans.
Browns. It's tough.
At the Colts.
Colts is sneaky tough.
I think saying minimum is where you're overreacting, but I think it absolutely is going to be able to.
Could they win 10? Yes. Could
Yeah,
they
sorry.
win 11? Yes. Minimum 9? I'm not sure.
Interesting. Adam says Detroit is legit and may get the number 1 seed in the NFC. Absolutely.
I don't think they're legit yet. I
don't think
still
they're
don't.
legit, but I
David
think they will
Montgomery's
get the
going crazy though.
I think they will get the number 1 seed. I think they are on a. I think they're on a collision course with the number 1 seed, as they don't play any teams. We fucking saw it.
Montgomery is making Bears fans mad and making the Lions front office mad too. Spent all this capital on Jahmyr Gibbs, and David Montgomery said, "No, I am the starter."
The 2 hardest games remaining on the Detroit Lions schedule are the Cowboys and the Ravens. This team is on a collision course with the number 1 seed.
Beating the Chiefs was huge for them.
Absolutely. They've already won one of their toughest games. They lost
got
another one. All they have, if they go 500 in their toughest games and they win all the other ones, they'll go 15-2.
Yeah, the important thing for them is to win all of their division games. They can lose to the Ravens.
I don't think they will win all, but I think they could certainly be 14-3 or 13-4. And in the NFL today, that gets it done, especially with no undefeated teams at week 6.
And with the Niners getting hurt and Jalen Hurts struggling.
Yes, absolutely.
Doable. Not an overreaction. They could do it.
I think so.
I'm not sure they will. I'm not a huge Lions believer, but with all those games, it's hard to argue against it.
They have the best shot at it, I would say.
Yep.
I think they have the most wide open path, barring injuries.
Yep.
And finally, last one. This one comes from Evan. Regardless of QB, K-State receivers are going to be the biggest factor down the stretch.
Absolutely agree. We know what a commodity Vinzent is. We know what a commodity Treshaun Ward and DJ Giddens are. We're not sure who's the guy for our wide receivers.
That's true. I will also say that if Avery Johnson plays, it's
Not sure how much throwing we're going to be doing.
Power run game. Avery Johnson is an incredible runner.
Just hire the guy from Army, man. That's who gives a fuck about throwing the ball?
Yeah.
Triple wing, triple option.
But also, Avery Johnson ain't bad at throwing the ball either. He had the same numbers virtually the same numbers as Will Howard.
Yeah. I don't know.
Throwing
We'll
the
see.
ball.
K-State's a exciting watch for the rest of the year now.
They're intriguing. My dad was like, I think they'll have a quarterback controversy. After seeing Avery Johnson that first game, he's like, K-State could have a quarterback controversy by the end of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
And now we're here.
Like I said
Will
earlier,
Howard 6 for 9, 86 yards. Avery Johnson 8 for 9, 77 yards. Fucking threw one incomplete pass. He had a QBR of 93.9. Will Howard QBR of 29.7. 93.9 QBR. 100 is perfect.
well, because he had 5 rushing touchdowns.
That doesn't contribute to QBR.
Does it not?
No. QBR is all passing.
No, I don't pay attention to that.
93.9.
Oh, you're on the Avery train, aren't you, Truman?
I'm a little bit on it. I'm not. I was very anti Will Howard, and he has proven me wrong. Will Howard has not looked as great lately, but I'm not here to say get rid of Will Howard. He has absolutely earned every look he can get.
Yep.
So I'm not here to say get rid of Will Howard, but I am here to say that I'm a big fan of Avery Johnson.
Yeah, I'm
those things
interested.
don't have to be mutually exclusive.
I'm interested to see what they do for the rest of the year.
And as always,
Sorry, Jake Rubley, man. Jake Rubley's transferring for sure.
Yeah, he's gone. I am for whoever wins K-State the most games. I am team that. I don't care about anything else.
Fair enough.
All right, that's it.
Cool.
All right, up next.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, thank you again for sending in the overreactions. Again, if you want to be featured, if you're listening, you still probably know us pretty well. you can probably shoot us a text, or you can follow me over there at Twitter at Steam Machine. Owen at least retweets or sometimes tweets it out at Owen Gosh Dahm there on Twitter.
That's true.
Listen, I don't get political on Twitter anymore, so you can follow me.
Me neither. Me neither.
Every now and again, maybe a small comment.
Actually,
maybe we both do small comments.
I
every
make
now and
a
again, if it's
concerted
something
effort to
egregious.
not politics on Twitter.
I've basically tried to start doing that now, yeah. Especially with this, because this
Current
links to
political
my
climate
Twitter.
isn't even fun talking about. So
No, and it's not. Like in 2016, it was still kind of fun to talk politics, and then 2020, that was a nasty election, man.
2016, there were like, there could be arguments with normal people.
Yeah.
And ever since 2020, everyone you talk with is either super far left or super right. You just don't run into anybody that's not like
right
extreme.
And again, not get political, but we had, no matter how you feel about him, in the terms of the word, we had a very polarizing president.
Oh, absolutely.
And he was also led us to this president, and his comments on this president also made this president a very polarizing president.
Yep.
From his base is a very polarizing base at times. So
yep.
Whether or not, you like
ain't
him or
fun.
dislike him, there's a lot of division over that guy.
All you need to know is that politics ain't fun on Twitter anymore, so Truman and I don't do it.
There you go. All right, NFC South Team of the Week.
Come on, man.
Got Falcons lost. Saints lost.
Buccaneers lost.
Bucks lost. Panthers lost.
Here's we go this week. Panthers, because their coach said the owner didn't want me to pick
CJ Stroud.
There we go.
Panthers.
Back to what this segment should be.
For truth telling. Actually, Panthers, because they helped me hit the over in the Miami game.
There we go.
Shout out y'all, man.
There we go.
Who's the best team in the NFL after week 6? This says week 5, but week 6 on.
Probably right now the Dolphins, but I'm still not a believer.
That's right. You didn't say the Chiefs. You just said that you can see how the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL, and you didn't say it.
I believe that.
I don't think there's an argument for
You
the Chiefs
can't,
to be
but
the
I
best team in
can't.
the NFL right now.
Statistically, I can't argue right now. But the Dolphins will fall off. Mark my words.
I don't think anybody with the eye test can say the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL. I also don't think anybody with an eye test can say the Dolphins are the best team in the NFL.
No, but the two best teams in the NFL just got embarrassed, so we can't choose them either.
What's weird, you know who's passed the eye test the most?
Who?
The Bills. And then they lose to bad teams.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. It's always the same shit with the Bills.
This is a really weird NFL year. Everyone's like, you can be the best team in the NFL. And the Chiefs are like, no, you can have it.
Let them have it.
And then the Niners are like, oh, you can have it. And then Jalen Hurts is like, oops, another pick.
That was crazy. That was bad. It's just weird.
It's
just a weird time.
Weird year. No one's clear cut the best. The Lions are trying to get it, but I still don't.
But they're not the best team in the NFL?
I don't believe in them, man. I don't.
Even beating the Chiefs?
I'm sorry, Jared Goff's not winning a Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Jared Goff put up 3 points in one, man.
And I think if the Chiefs and Lions see each other again in the Super Bowl, I think the Chiefs roll them. So, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah. Travis Kelce and Chris Jones there.
Especially, oh my God, dude. We didn't even talk about this in the preview section. We get fucking Charles Omenihu back this week. Oh my God.
The defense is going to be so good. Are you ready, Truman?
The defense is already so good.
Are you ready?
They can't even get that much better.
Are you ready for a 15-3 Chiefs victory over the Chargers, Truman?
All field goals. Dude, bet. We'll tell you now. Bet there's the no touchdowns option. And I bet in a game like this where it's the Chiefs.
Truman, Pacheco's going to have a 30-yard touchdown.
No, in a game like this where it's the Chiefs and the Chargers, I bet that line will be crazy high for no touchdowns. It'll be like plus 10,000 or like plus 100,000. Bet $10 on it. Bet
Do not no.
Get a $5. If you do that thing where you bet on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl and you get a free $5 bet every week.
Okay.
I'm going to go bet that on that right now.
No, Truman, the Chiefs are going to score a touchdown.
You can't stop me.
Truman, 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-GAMBLER.
You can't stop me.
If you suspect you or a friend has a gambling problem and is betting on the Chiefs not scoring a touchdown versus the Chargers where they always score touchdowns, consider calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
If your friend is looking up the odds to
Truman,
I'm
I'm not letting you waste $5 on this. This is a lose.
But it's a free bet, Owen. It's not
Truman, but you could
money,
bet that in the money. You could.
I'm actually going to bet this I'm actually going to bet my free bet probably on your parlay.
No, you should bet your free bet on Travis Kelce touchdown because he always scores against the Chargers.
Well, that's true. Travis Kelce 2+ touchdown?
No.
I got to get some value, Owen.
Truman, take the win. Take the win. I'm betting right now on Travis Kelce touchdown.
You can't make me, Dad.
Yes, I can.
Hold on. Oh, you can't bet on the game on FanDuel yet either because the Chargers aren't done. And you might not be able to bet it on anything. It might not be up for anybody.
That's cowards talk. I'm going to be able to do it.
DraftKings is cool. DraftKings.
NFL, MGM's going to let me do it, trust.
DraftKings is not cool. I can't do it.
Scrolling. Chiefs, Chargers, all wagers.
Damn.
Oh, no player props. Only totals. Yeah. Spread. You can get Chiefs minus 5.5 for minus 110. The total is under 50 for Chiefs Chargers.
Under. Way under.
I don't know.
Under. This game always goes under.
No same game parlays allowed yet, so I can't bet on this right now.
All right, we'll cook it here in a minute.
All
right. Let's review our week 6 picks. I know it says week 5 picks. Owen?
Yeah.
And you both went 10-7 this week.
Dude, we're cooking. We're so smart and handsome.
We are cooking.
This is our best year yet for picks.
This is your best year yet. My year's been rocky.
Yeah, I'm cooking.
But I'm getting better.
I'm going crazy. I have not had a negative week yet. I've picked more correctly than wrong.
That's fair. We talk about Steam versus Machine.
Did you figure out why we were getting 17 games a week?
Well, Oh, yeah, I know why it's happening. I
Why?
need to fix it. I know what I'm doing. I need to sit down. I'm going to sit down like tomorrow night and just redo all this.
You can do whatever, but...
Just so I can get the running total. It's because I have it as a formula to half our wins and then subtract our losses from our wins. So actually, we actually won 10 games. So we might have gone like
10-6?
Like 10-5, 10-6, yeah. Very interesting.
It's pretty interesting.
Yes. Okay.
Parlay sucked.
Oh wait, Steam versus Machine.
Oh yes, go ahead.
So for those who have been on the YouTubes or on the Spotify, it gets released in the same spot as Dahm. That's true. So Steam versus Machine, I've been releasing on Spotify under the under the Dahm. That's True brand.
And the Chargers are on the road, by the way, right?
Yes.
Right now?
No. They're at home.
Okay.
But it's never a home game. True. So I've been releasing it under the Spotify umbrella, or I've been releasing it on at Fake Home. All right, we'll get to the parlays here in a second, Chase. But Steam vs. Machine has been released on the YouTubes. Me and my dad both went 3-2 this week. I've gone the last 3 weeks. I am 12-3.
Jeez.
I went 5-0, 4-1, 3-2.
Turn on that bell on Spotify for Steam vs. Machine on the Dahm. That's True channel. Saturdays.
Turn on the bell on YouTube. Just ignore GrowBots. I'm just kidding. But it's do the sports stuff, do whatever you want. But there's also Two Fat Guys in a Dream. We've got a bunch of stuff out there right now, so a lot of really good stuff to watch. Oh shit, I need to post Two Fat Guys. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. It's fine. Okay. All right, Owen. 5-team parlay. Let's review both of our 5-team parlays real quick.
Fucking hell, man.
How'd your 5-team parlay do, Owen?
It's either 2-3 or 3-2, depending on the outcome of this game. If the Cowboys win, I will be 3-2 on the parlay.
Oh, my parlay also did not do great.
Dude, all the favorites kept losing.
Yeah. To be fair, my parlay was the Niners, the Jags, the Eagles, the Lions, and the Seahawks. So my parlay went 2-3 because the Niners and the Eagles lost, which were very big upsets, and then the Seahawks didn't pull it out against the Bengals, which, as a Chiefs fan, also does make me sad. I do not root for the Bengals at all, even though I'm friends with Bengals fans. I have no problem with you guys, but it'd be silly to say that doesn't benefit the Chiefs to have any AFC team win, especially teams that we view as contenders like the Bengals or the Bills. I'll always be rooting against those guys. Even like the Ravens.
Yeah.
I will say, or like the Jags also, I'd even root against the Jags. Bills winning was the rough result. Yeah, would have loved the Bills to lose. They should have lost that game. I will also say that as you give me a hard time about, Herbert threw an interception. Let's go. It's over.
Hey.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about. There you go.
And the division.
Getting closer to be locked up. The Raiders are actually second in the division right now. They have 3 wins.
Damn, Truman. If this parlay hits.
Cooking? All right. But, so, what I'm saying is, you can give me a hard time about the Seahawks not winning, and that being the one that failed me, but I don't feel that bad about it. I think that was pretty close. They considered they had two fourth and goals fail in the last like 3 minutes. Doesn't make me feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, all right, I'm ready for your parlay, Owen.
For this week.
So wait, your parlay is going to do what then? 3-2 or 2-3? Did you pick Chargers over?
I picked. Hold on, let me go to my settle bets.
Hold on, I've got it over here too.
It's your bet went 2-3. My bet went 3-2 because I picked Cowboys. The Niners and the Saints sank it for me.
Yeah, you had Chiefs, Vikings, both those won, and you had the Cowboys. All right, okay, I'm ready for you.
Truman, this is some juice. This is some sauce. This is some delicious.
Sorry, he
value.
said. Sorry, real quick. Chase also said the Niners was close. Yeah, it was close, and also I had the Niners. Browns over, and if he kicks that field goal, while I also had the Niners to cover, and they weren't going to cover, but if he makes that field goal, they do hit the over. So fucking annoying that he didn't.
This Truman,
yeah,
is a whale, man. If you hit this, you're once again cashing. Plus right now, plus 2804.
Holy shit!
All of the games this week, Truman. If you look at the slate,
they're pretty close.
It's all close games this week.
Wow, it's all really close games.
Except for like 2.
Like 2 or 3. Yeah, Cardinals Seahawks isn't close. Bills Patriots isn't close.
And Chiefs Chargers is in the middle ground. But everything else is like
Vikings not.
Everything else is like minus 100 or plus 1 and change.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
So Truman, we're going with the game plan picks, okay?
Yep.
We're going Jaguars over Saints.
I like that. I love that.
To start that.
It's crazy that people
Jaguars
are picking the Saints.
Jaguars at Saints. Yeah.
It's crazy that the Saints are favored. That's bonkers.
Jaguars are plus money right now. Come on. We'll take that.
Although another Thursday night game betting on it.
Who the hell is the Saints quarterback right now?
Derek Carr.
He's back?
Never left.
Oh, I thought he was out.
Yeah.
Huh. Anyway, my bad. I haven't been watching the NFC fucking South.
Betting on Thursday. And he said, Owen. Oh, Carr threw for 350 this week.
Damn.
Yeah, and
yeah, I'm not watching the fucking NFC. Anyway, next bet. Home team, Colts over Browns.
Ugh.
Gardner. Come on, Gardner's cooking, dude.
They lost this week.
Is he still cooking? Plus 105.
Ugh.
Give me Colts.
All right.
Then we're saucing it again. We're taking the Lions over the Ravens. We're picking the Lions to be in the driver's seat for the number 1 seed with this pick. Okay. Plus 140. Then we're taking the one which I think is your biggest value of the whole week. Packers over Broncos. Packers minus 120. The Broncos are abysmal, man.
Dude, MGM's giving you terrible rates.
Dude, the only
every pick has been better odds on my
really?
Yes.
That's wild.
Wait, what was the Lions for you?
Plus 140.
Plus 140?
Yeah.
Okay, I have plus 130. All right.
Haha.
That's the only one that's been better.
Well, yeah, Packers over Broncos. The Broncos shouldn't have scored.
Packers not good either, yeah.
The Broncos shouldn't have scored on the Chiefs.
That's true.
They should have gotten blanked. They're bad, man. They're bad.
Yeah, that was a terrible roughing the passer.
Oh, terrible.
That was
form tackles are that kind of roughing the passer is reserved for defensive ends and tackles because 300 pounds landing on a quarterback is different. When a safety hits you, dude, he's like $175.
Even then, it was still off to the
Mike
side.
Edwards is $175, dude. That should not be roughing the passer.
Still off to the side.
Anyway, and then finally, Chiefs over Chargers. And that gives you plus 2804. And I had an odds boost token. I'm getting plus 3729 off this parlay. Do you smell that, Truman? It smells like a possible cash out. If the oh wait, there's no possible cash out. Just fucking kidding. I'll know.
Well, because you have a parlay boost.
I will know. Well, Truman.
If you use a boost token, you don't typically get to.
Jag Saints is Thursday game. Colts Browns noon game. Lions Ravens noon game. Packers and Chiefs games both 325s.
Yeah, fair enough. Once the game's over, I'll have to go.
That is some sauce, man. That is some sauce. We're gonna be sweating it, but every 5-team parlay this week was gonna be bad. If I choose all favorites, I'm still choosing 2 minus 140 teams. Like if I chose all the heaviest favorites, which I might also do, but this is the parlay that I think has got some good stuff. You know, Ravens coming back from London. Main reason why I chose the Lions.
Interesting. All right. Okay. I'm willing to support you.
Did the Lions have are the Lions on a bye week right now?
No, they play this week.
No. Did they play last week?
Yeah, they won. They're 5-1.
Who they play?
I think after a weird low-scoring weekend, you could go on some overs for this week.
Ooh, I like it. Unfortunately, this parlay is
Always
all
money
money
lines.
lines.
Always
This is
money
that's what makes it fun.
Tradition.
That's what makes it fun. It makes it hard. Choosing a team to win is so much harder than choosing a team to lose by X number of points, which is why we do it, which is why it's fun. But yeah.
Cowboys win is official.
Nice. But yeah, Truman, if I win this bet,
Huge for us.
for me, $5 and $191 if this parlay cashes. So come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Damn, that is kind of crazy. Okay.
Are you riding with me? Using your free
Yeah,
bet?
I
on
am
it?
gonna ride with you. I'm waiting on the FanDuel to put the.
Oh,
Chiefs.
to let you do it?
Yeah, I'm waiting on that. So
Cool.
we'll have to do it right.
Well,
before
Truman,
he
you
leaves,
live in
but-
Kansas now, so you can do it whenever.
That's true. Wait, let's see if it's gone up. One last check before we move on. I think it's final. Yep. Our final one. It's top 5 spots to watch the Chiefs game. We're gonna cook on this one. I hope you guys know.
You already know where number 1 is.
Yeah, no, still waiting on Chiefs Chargers to go up. It's fine. All right. Oh, and can you say wait one more time? Said Chase might join you.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Yeah.
Just so everybody's got it.
Okay, we're loading. Hold on. Sorry. Jags, Colts, Lions, Packers, Chiefs.
Okay.
That's
right.
I think that's some value in there, man. I really do.
Owen hit. What was it? First week of the year that you
First
hit?
week of the year.
First week of the year. Owen. No, it's second week of the year.
It was either first or second.
Because we were there for the Chiefs game on a Sunday, watching the other games, and the first week of the year was on Thursday.
Yes.
Did we watch that game together?
The Thursday game?
Yeah, the first game of the year.
Yeah.
We went to. Oh yeah, that's right. I left in the middle of it to go. Jags, Colts, Lions, Packers, Chiefs. Yes, there you go. Okay. All right, here we go. Top 5 places to watch Chiefs game. We're gonna. Oh wait, I'm not even gonna say in Kansas City. I'm gonna add some things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got some. I'm cooking.
Wait, hold on. I got one more here. All right.
I got a good one for my number 1, Truman.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got one more. Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm ready.
You go ahead.
Okay.
I'm still working on my number 4 slot.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5. This is gonna shock some people. Power and light. Like in the outdoor section.
Of course.
It's kind of fun out there.
Yeah.
Everybody will be standing out there. It'll be going crazy. It'll be Frankfurt. Yeah, honorable mention to Frankfurt, Germany. Power and light, number 5. Number 4. I know you ain't got this one on your list. Spectators Sports Grill in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I do not have that.
It's where I watched the Chiefs come back on the Texans and the Chiefs come back on the Titans. I watched the Super Bowl at my house because I always watch Super Bowl at my house. I'm superstitious up until where I watch the Super Bowl. I don't care. Always going to do that at my house. Always going to be kind of a birthday party. It's always around my birthday. So, number 4, Spectator Sports Grills. Number 3, the Peanut.
You.
Peanut is good food, man.
I went in a different direction than you.
I love the Peanut. I like the Peanut. Yeah. Peanut is probably the best bar food in town.
Best wings in the city, 100%. Not debatable.
Yes. You know who actually has shockingly good food?
Who?
Saints.
Really?
You ever been to Saints?
No.
There's one in Lenexa. There's one in Independence. I went there last weekend. It was actually, they were good.
Okay.
It was good. I had a really
I'm
good
down.
wrap there. I was blown away. Number 2, the hot tub at a resort in Florida. Where I watched last year's AFC
The
Championship
hot
game
tub
from.
in a resort in Florida.
Pretty sweet, honestly.
All right.
Just had it on the phone. Only downside is you have it in the phone. Listen, you set up outside, put a little TV next to your hot tub, cooking.
All right.
Number 1, Peas.
Oh, hell
Mr. Peas, come on. Catbacker location. Some people got to experience it for the Friday game or for the Thursday. No,
The Friday Cats game, yeah.
the Friday Cats game. So, there you go. Mr.
Shout out to
Peas,
Peas,
number
man.
1. 5, Power and Light. 4, Spectator Sports Grill in Albuquerque, New Mexico. 3, the Peanut. 2, hot tub at a resort in Florida. and number 1, Mr. P's.
I went in a different direction than you.
You know what? Let me change number 2. Any resort, probably. There you go.
All right, number 5.
Hot tub at any resort. Okay.
For me, number 5. My mom's house. My dad built this little bar thing that you can sit at a high table above the couch. It's got enough room for everybody.
I've seen it. It was a work in progress when I was there.
Yeah, it's complete now. Maybe we should go and see it.
Or maybe the kitchen was a work in progress.
Yes, the kitchen for sure. But yeah, my mom's house, because I love my mom's cooking. It's so good. Number 4, Mr. Murray's house. Shout out to you, Mr. Murray. They always host a Super Bowl party every year. And so the first Chiefs Super Bowl is the one that I saw the Chiefs win in Miami. So that place will always have a special place in my heart. Before, of course, starting to come over to Truman's for new ones, of course. But up until then, every Super Bowl was at Mr. Murray's house. They always have a Super Bowl party. It was lit. Number 3, Peas. Might be a shocker. Might be a shocker for number 3. But let me cook.
Better not. You better.
I won't. I promise.
Number 1 better not be downtown with your friends who don't know ball.
It's not. I promise.
Okay.
Number 3.
Shout out to worst places to watch the game. Downtown with your friends who don't know ball.
Shout out to Peas. Love you, but I kind of giga-brained these.
Oh.
Number 2, Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Even when I made this category, I was like, well, you got to put Arrowhead in. I totally fucking forgot.
Number 2 is Arrowhead Stadium. And the best place to watch a Chiefs game is Allegiant Stadium in Paradise, Nevada. Also known as home of the Raiders, where you will be watching this February the Kansas City Chiefs playing the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
So.
I like that one.
And the Chiefs always win on the road at the Allegiant anyway.
Also, Vegas is cool. I like Vegas.
So yeah, number 5, my mom's house. Number 4, the OG spot, Mr. Murray's house. Number 3, Peas. Number 2, Arrowhead. And number 1 in the Super Bowl.
All right, there you go. That's it.
See, I kind of giga-brained it. That's why Peas ended up being a 3.
Absolutely. I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate you for hanging out, especially as this episode ran a little long. Hour 45.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
We got some good content in there, though.
Sheesh. But yeah, I mean,
lots of betting, lots of Chiefs analysis.
Not a lot of dead spots, we say.
No,
but
never.
We appreciate you guys for being here. We appreciate you for hanging out. And we appreciate especially everybody that's over there at patreon.com/opendisaster, all our patrons over there. Aaron.
Sorry, Skyler.
Mailbox Kansas City. Now open in the Iron District. Now serving fall flavors in the Iron District.
Gas, by the way.
Gas and a half.
Dylan.
And Joe. We appreciate all those. If you subscribe to the Patreon, sometimes we are not great at seeing it, but we should be checking it more often.
Spam us on Twitter.
We're going to upload it more. Yes. If we, for some reason, don't say your name and you're like, hey, I'm subscribed to the Patreon, fucking let us know. We're sorry. But we do appreciate it.
Hit the bell on YouTube, subscribe, comment, like, send it to a friend, follow on Spotify, comment.
Put a sign in your yard about it.
Oh, look at I'm wearing my BTC hoodie, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Today. So the video on YouTube. Really? If you want one of these and you're like, dang, Owen, I really like your hoodie. I want one. I want to support you guys. Well, first of all, I hope you can hear this. But
yeah, sorry. Owen is saying if you guys want a Dahm That's True hoodie, like Owen is wearing if you're watching the YouTube, Owen's wearing one. Obviously, it is not the New York Islanders sweater that I'm wearing. Well, sorry.
We are not affiliated,
but
officially.
Owen's got his he's got a little D7 logo on the front there, but we'd probably do a little Dahm That's True logo for you guys on the front.
Yep.
We can do we could even do this one. We could do this logo on the front. Would be kind
absolutely.
Of fun. And then we put the triangle on the back. So, if you guys have any interest in that, we'll sell those honestly at whatever it costs us to make them. We're not looking to make profit off of our merch.
No.
But if you guys have any interest, let us know.
Especially
the holiday season coming up. Maybe you know a big Dahm That's True fan. But
Who is it? Is it me?
If there's enough interest, we'll put together a little Google sheet, put a little Google Doc together.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys can do the submit things, and then we'll go shop it around Kansas City, go figure out where the cheapest place to get one is. I mean, we'll give you a price, and then honestly, if it's more than that, we'll just cover the extra price.
Yeah,
we make good enough money to help cover the extra price if we quote you a little low.
If you want a cool hoodie, hat, whatever.
Yeah, hopefully we get done for like $30.
Yeah, just man, let us know
honestly.
if you want. Just let us know if you want some merch, and we'll drum some.
Yes.
We will think about it and drum something up.
Yes. If you don't, that's fine too.
Cool.
Then I need a Dahm That's True hoodie though.
You do need.
Give me a Dahm That's True hoodie. Gotta get me one.
The Christmas present.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Maybe to myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you need to get it beforehand. Maybe I just Venmo you $30 and you get it.
And maybe that's a little Christmas bonus. Was that a birthday gift that I got you?
This? No, this was a Christmas gift.
That was a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Dude, this hoodie is awesome, by the way. It's so nice and warm.
Yeah.
I wear this thing all the time.
It has fade. It has not stood the test of time.
Oh, no, it's just kind of dirty. The
back logo's faded a little bit.
Oh, sure, but whatever.
Yeah. But it was, it was like Redbubble or something.
Yeah, it's solid.
So we would do like a better spot. We'd maybe go local, or you could find somebody who can do like embroidering for cheap. But we'll see.
Yeah, man. I wear the thing all the time. I'm happy it's fall again. I can break out my hoodie gang. I got my 3 hoodie rotation. Always looking for another one.
Absolutely.
But 4. Oh no, I have a 4 because I have a pullover. I have this hoodie. I have my Royals hoodie. I have my Cats hoodie, and
I've got like 4 or 5 in rotation. I need to start wearing my
I
quarters.
lost my fucking Islanders one, man. That nice blue one.
Oh man,
I don't know where the hell that one went.
I just got my new Islanders hoodie, and then I got my other Islanders hoodie, and then I've got a Chiefs hoodie, and I've got another Chiefs hoodie, and then I think I even have another one, but I don't think I'll wear it. But I've also got like K-State. Oh, I've got 2 K-State hoodies.
Nice.
I need one of the Big 12. One of the Big 12 ones, and then I have a Cats hoodie. Yeah, of course. And then I've got. And my second. And
where's the sporting KC hoodie? Good question.
I also lost enough weight to fit back into my Chiefs like crew neck sweater.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, shit is, awesome, and that shit is saucy.
Good for you, dude.
I think I wore it last week for the podcast. I think.
Yeah, you did.
So that one is saucy. But yeah, here's a little JG Pajow action for you guys. A little Go Islanders.
You can see JG Pajow in action tomorrow. You can like and follow us on Spotify. You can follow Truman at the Steam Machine. You can follow me at Owen Gosh Damn It.
More stuff going on TikTok lately too.
Yeah, TikTok.
I'm getting back into it.
Yeah, I popped off on TikTok recently. I had
Owen also
Halloween costume that went insane.
So yeah. Listen, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff going on. You guys can follow us everywhere. We really appreciate it.
And a lot of love in our hearts for you guys.
Who has been in here and helped us out. Dude, YouTube subscribers gone crazy lately.
Yeah, I know.
So we are not crazy, but crazy for what we're doing here. I mean,
no, it's going crazy.
We have 5 subscriers in the last week. Every time that shit's been popping up.
We love you, bro.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you. We will see you guys next week.
Peace.